sexually. We're live. We're freaking here. The boys are here. The boys are back. If you guys haven't heard, the boys are back. We are doing Invincible 2. Oh man. What are we doing? Here it goes. Oh, frick, dude. Frick, what are we gonna do? Oh, looks like Matthew's microphone isn't working right now. So you get just moi for tonight, eh? Just me getting it ready. If only Matthew could actually friggin' join in on all the reindeer games. Man, we'd have so much fun. Man, we'd have so much great times. But he decided not to. He decided to do his own thing. But there's 3 seasons? There's no 3 seasons. That's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Jeez.
Dude, I can't hear out of my right ear.
Oh, dude, you know, this season of Invincible isn't even over.
I think it is.
No, there's more coming out in March. It comes out every week.
It just stopped?
Well, so they came out with the first 4 episodes in November. And then they have another 4 episodes. Apparently, that's what I'm looking on IMDb. They're showing another 4 episodes in March. But you know, it's good to get
headphones.
The first.
I'm getting new headphones. Look at this. Yeah. I have to do this in order to charge my headphones. There's a freaking mallet weighing it down to charge the headset. Dude. It's so annoying.
Oh, dude, I cracked my freaking phone cameras. Like the back of the camera coat thing. Check this thing out. It's chipped. Dude, you got some Mickey D's? Dang, dude.
I passed out after work today.
Oh, dude. Same.
And then I was like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, while you were sleeping, I went and got some cash freaking money, dude. Oh, yeah.
What happened?
I sold that monitor.
The broken one?
Yeah, dude.
For how much?
$15.
Wow. You're getting your investment back.
I was like, well, I mean, I think, I don't know, somebody wanted it, so I gave it to them. I don't know what else what they would want it for. It's broken, but I mean, it'll turn on, and it's not like it's completely. It's just the screen's like cracked. Majority of the screen you can't see, or like the pixels, digital pixels are broken. I don't know what the guy wants from it.
Parts, probably.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna say it because I feel like if I say that, we're gonna get like. I guess they're not. No one's listening. Probably. I don't know.
What?
Well, my thing. Should I just say it? I'm just.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, well, sure.
Okay. What if he's like trying to make a bomb? That's.
I don't think that he's trying to make a bomb.
Okay, but you never know, dude. You never know.
Wait, he could.
I mean, I have no idea.
Technically, he could.
I don't know how he would like how those are made at all.
Yeah, I mean the shrapnel. You just use the metal for shrapnel. Maybe there's gold in the monitor, and then they're gonna use the gold for shrapnel.
For mining.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that too.
Dude, did you try out the camera? I see the camera in the background.
So I was trying to use the camera.
Yeah.
Um, I was
Did you like?
trying to actually use the stand, but it was dead.
Yeah, I told you you had to charge it.
Yeah, so I was charging it. It took like 3 or 4 hours the other day.
Yeah, and then you have to make sure you
Took
unlock
forever.
all the accesses.
I have to unlock everything.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's
so.
why. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
this is stupid.
because it's yeah. Here, let me send you the app.
Hold up.
Share app. So I would.
Oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
gosh! All I had to do was just unlock everything.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is sick.
You gotta also make sure though. Like the thing is, I got one. I got one. Reel it in. Reel it in. And then did you charge the? Yeah, I did.
That's sick.
But so when we do it, like when you start off, you have to make sure each arm is balanced. It's a process. So when you do it, hang on, I gotta change this because it's bothering the crap out. So when you do it, you have to like lock each one, and then you isolate each arm, and then basically move it so the camera where like each angle that you move it, it doesn't move in that direction. I don't know. It's a weird thing. When the guy that we bought it from, or I guess I bought it from, but we bought it together. But he's like, yeah, I couldn't even figure it out. I don't know. My wife did it for me. It wasn't that difficult. Some people just like they don't take the time. They don't take the time, you know? That's all right. That's all
Oh
right.
wow, I got a text message from someone with an app.
That's the app. And then you can control it. So the other thing cool about that app, there's a lot of cool things with it, dude. So you can use your phone to control it, like with you, like not like you can do it with a like remote control, but like moving your phone around, you can control it. Like it's your camera, but you're not even looking at me, so I'm trying to show you, but
I
you know,
see it.
whatever. No, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm just trying to be nice and share something about our cool product that we got, but
Oh wow,
whatever.
all the stuff that you were just talking about is on the app. It looks like so. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
really cool.
No, it wasn't.
Wow. Oh,
I'm
it's
trying to
not.
teach you
Huh.
about all of
Balance
it.
test.
You got to connect to it first off. So I know you can't see any of that.
Oh, I'm doing it right now. Don't you
Yeah,
dare.
okay, yeah, that's a freaking lie, dude. Did you even charge the camera? I guess
I
the
have to
camera,
charge the camera?
that's right.
I
The
thought it's
camera was the
connected.
chart. Yeah. Oh, we do have also, we have an extra thing. The battery on that thing, on that camera sucks. So make sure that we get that bad boy going. Make sure we
Uh-oh.
get that.
Uh-oh.
What?
Connecting to password required.
Um,
Oh no.
I think
Oh
let me see it.
no.
No, I think the guy gave it to me. Let me see if I have it on this thing.
That's like no other. I wouldn't bother.
I wanna be where the people are.
Ask
I
them
wanna
my questions and get some answers.
answers.
What's the what is it? What's the word? Made up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Wanna be free. Wish I could
could
a
be.
part of that world. Hey, big
Yeah.
shout out Sean Dvorak.
Oh yeah, dude. Freaking tell
He's
me all about it,
freaking officially gonna be doing my stuff. Yeah,
dude.
man, dude.
How?
Freaking Sean.
So did he start or what is? So what's the plan?
Tomorrow.
Frick, dude.
Tomorrow. Yeah, man. It's he said the bathroom probably will take a week because there's some stuff that he's got to fix
Uh-huh.
from the previous guy that I was hiring.
Hmm.
There's just some things that were messed up that need to be fixed, so he's gonna
Like
take some
what?
time to fix it.
What did he have to fix? What did he have to
Just
fix?
some things that like could have caused mold and
Yeah, he probably
some
didn't know. He doesn't know what he's
damage.
talking about. Does he know that it's not like finished?
Well, no, one of the things that was supposed to be finished already was technically just not a good thing.
Like
He
what?
said we're gonna have to. I'm pretty sure he said we're gonna have to remove the tile
Why?
from the back, uh, because it's not. There needed some waterproof something on the back end.
There's a water vapor.
There's I guess we're missing some waterproofing stuff.
I put a water vapor. Yeah, I put a freaking water vapor on it. So
I don't
know what he's
know.
talking
I
about.
think maybe we should bring Sean on as a special guest tonight and talk about it. See what old Shawnee boy's up to. But yeah, man, I'm excited. And then oh shoot, so I gotta get an egress window
Yeah, dude. That's what I was telling you.
for that downstairs.
That's what I freaking
So
told you. I already told you that, dude.
no, I know, but he said I should probably get the egress window before he starts on the bedroom, so that way you have the
Yeah.
window in. So
I already
how
told you that.
much does it cost to get in?
Did he say? What did he say? Did he say he could do that, or are you saying that somebody else has
No,
to go
he
do
said he said go to somebody and get it done.
that? Dang, dude. How does it feel to have two of the Dvoraks work at your house? You know what I mean?
I have a feeling I'm gonna have projects sitting in whip for the next 70 years. That's how
Welcome to
I
own a
feel.
house, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. So it looks like cost to install an egress window 2500. Skylight egress window often costs. I just want
You don't
the
want
regular.
a skylight, dude. You just want a
I don't know what a
regular-
skylight.
I mean, it's just one that would be up top, like kind of in the ceiling, pretty much. You wouldn't need
Well,
that.
you needed it to make it a bedroom. It has
You
to
need-
be
yeah, you need the egress.
a way to get out, I guess.
Yes. By code.
So $2,500 to
that's what they
$5,000.
Because you'll
to get
probably,
the
I mean,
egress.
you could probably, this is what you could do. We could go and dig a hole. You're gonna have some come out. And then just basically you're gonna have to dig a hole, but that's fine. We've dug a hole before. And then we could install, then we could break apart the freaking brick and just have somebody, I mean, to save you some money, we could break apart those bricks and then wherever you want that egress window, and then we pretty much do made the majority of the labor, and then just you pay somebody to install a window.
We could do that. I think the digging part probably would be it. I was looking at it. To do the window that we have,
the downstairs
they would have to take a big saw. Yeah, the ones that are up on the top, small 3x1 or
yeah,
whatever.
we could
They'd have to
something.
saw it. They'd have to saw it down, saw it across, and then they could install the window. But I bet you we could do the digging.
Well, we could rent a bunch of stuff. Like I've cut concrete before with my dad and all of them. You just need a bunch of water.
How easy is it to install a?
It's easy already implies that you're looking for an easy way. Is it?
Oh, sorry. Can you install an egress window yourself. It is possible to install an egress window by yourself, but it's not recommended. Huh.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We wouldn't install the window. We would just do the majority of the labor of the digging and then the cutting. Because if we did that, that would just eliminate a lot of labor hours, which
Yeah.
is pretty much the majority of what you would be paying. Labor hours are is a lot.
So for uh Sean had mentioned that it would take him like 5-6 days to do the bedroom, and I don't know if I should even say it, but he charges by the day, not by the hour.
Oh,
Um,
well,
so
he's a hard
it'd
worker.
be like $2,500, $2,800
That's
to
pretty
get
good.
that bedroom done, which isn't it's not bad at all. And
Because
if it ends
shit.
up adding the supplies, will be he said like it'll be like $1,500 to do the supplies for the bedroom itself, not
Mhm.
including the egress. But if I add that bedroom, it can add up to $30,000 to $50,000 onto my home
House.
value.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
I would do it. That's what my dad did. I mean, you saw it.
oh yeah. I know.
But
I freaking need to get your dad on it. He seems to know how to finish a project. A
that's my
project, not multiple
my
projects.
my parents have had that house for about what is it 5 years now, more probably 6 years, and they haven't finished the basement still. So I would say that he
I
knows
said
how.
finished a project. A project.
Uh,
A project
I mean,
was done.
yes, same
The
here.
bathroom.
I
Which one?
the painting, the
Oh,
patching of walls,
there's still
the
there's still some masking tape up there that needs to be taken
oh
down.
my gosh. It's
I don't
literally
know if the
you want me
I
to like
don't know. I don't freaking know if the project's done
what
yet.
else? I installed shelves, a bunch of shelves. I
Oh
installed your
yeah.
freaking
I'm talking about
TV.
like good like real projects, you know what I mean?
Toilets.
Like bathrooms.
Well, that was my first ever bathroom I ever really did. So my dad's done plenty of bathrooms, trust me.
Mm.
That was though my dad, like growing up, he would always do well, he refinished our whole basement like in our old house that I grew up in and did all the electrical work and I don't think he might not have done all the electrical work. We might have hired somebody. I forgot what happened, but yeah, my dad is a freaking jack of all trades kind of guy that can just do it all. But he's a
Yeah.
union guy. I mean, he grew up pretty much around this stuff all the time because his dad was a plumber and he owned his own
He
business.
loves gas lines though. His favorite thing is gas lines.
Oof.
Oh,
Mm.
especially when they leak. Mhm.
Gosh, don't even. For those who do not know what Matthew is referring to, my dad, um, I wouldn't say I don't know if it's
He's not even in the
severely
show.
burnt, but he got burnt pretty bad, and basically was involved in an explosion. Um, and my dad has been a plumber his whole life, like I'm saying, and he was installing a water heater, and it was a gas water heater, and he usually keeps like the gas going until like he can smell the gas, and when he smells it, he'll turn it off and then wait for the gas to turn off. But he couldn't smell it, so he turned on his propane thingy. His propane. It's not probably the smartest idea to have gas going and then turning on a like your propane lighter.
Yeah, definitely not.
Your what do you not? What is it when you like in? Oh gosh, where you it's like welding, but not. It's what do you call it? Soldering. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
And he had like this torch and he lit it and the whole room exploded. My dad got severely burned, face, arms. I wouldn't say severely. Like, it wasn't like didn't leave him just disfigured or anything. He just got burnt in his face, and then someone in his hand and arms. He's fine now. He had
Oh,
to.
he's good, guys. He's
He's
not like
fine. Don't
dead.
worry about it, guys.
Yeah.
But he did it, and yeah. So that's what Matthew was referring to. When he
Yeah,
was
kind of
saying
a
that
joke,
my
but
dad
not really a
loves
joke. Yeah.
gas.
Not a very good joke.
Well, my parents are coming back home from Florida this week. Um, and Matthew and I had a heck of a weekend.
Oh.
Man, do we I guess Matthew, what is your plan? Your talking points for the episode that you want on the actual episode. There's a
Oh,
lot to go over.
baby. There's a lot to go over. Well, a couple notes here. Because I've
There's
got
a
my
lot, dude,
notepad.
that happened over like especially with Super Bowl, dude.
Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to talk about our Super Bowl party.
Yeah, we're getting it. We have to.
Super Bowl party. That was pretty sweet.
Oh, dude, I gotta
Uh,
ask you too.
Oh, God, what?
I told Axel I would ask you. I was
Oh,
gonna see if you wanted
no.
to come with to the old South Dakota, dude.
This weekend?
Yeah, not this
What
weekend.
day?
We would leave probably. I would probably want to leave Wednesday night and drive throughout the night.
Hmm.
You start work at what, 8?
And then what day? What day would we get back?
Friday, later Friday.
We would drive back later Friday or
Friday morning.
Friday
Friday
morning,
afternoon, maybe.
because I would have to coordinate with work.
Or what we could do. I wonder if we can get flights. What are flights like to Pierre, South Dakota?
Oh, that would be sick. Fly there and back.
Right? Can we even get there? Oh, but like, wait, I want to get back. Wait, I want here. Stop. Stop. No. Here to here. Are there even flights to Pierre?
Pierre, South Dakota. I've honestly never heard of Pierre, South Dakota.
It's like the capital. You would think that they would have flights to the capital of this, or like a runway or something like that. Pierre
There's
Regional
only
Airport.
14,000 people there.
That's a very small city, dude. I mean, it's South
really small.
Dakota. I don't think it's a very big state.
Flights to Pierre. So, I mean, there is a Pierre, South Dakota. You type in flights to Pierre.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure round trip.
What's today? What day would it be? Wednesday night, and then we would fly back. What? Saturday?
Wednesday. I guess we could do that. Well, I don't want to get back.
758.
No way.
28 or 23 hours of or of travel time, because you probably have. Yeah, we have to take 3. We would have to take 3 flights to get there.
There's what the heck?
Yep. We would have to have 1 stop in Denver.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
$812 round trip to go to Pierre, South Dakota.
Oh, yeah, they're. Jeez Louise, what the frick is wrong with this, dude? That's messed up. Okay, well, never mind about that.
It's a freaking 6-hour drive. Blah, from my house, 6 hours.
Yeah, dude, you don't have to. I mean, I've done it before.
You've done the full trip?
Yeah, dude, I've been to Pierre before. I went last.
You
year.
liked it?
Oh,
such a good city, dude.
It is a dead city, and it reminds me of Duluth, to be honest. Like,
people like Duluth.
Duluth is kind of trashy to me. I don't know why, but it just feels trashy.
Hmm.
That's just my opinion.
The second least populous U.S. state capital after Monty-Pyler, Vermont.
Oh gosh, how many people are in Monty-Pyler, Vermont?
I don't know. That's a great
Look
question.
that up. Look that one up.
Monty-Pyler, Vermont. 8,000.
Jeez.
That's that's less than Waconia.
Jeez. Small. I mean,
For a
Vermont is
state
Vermont
capital.
isn't like it's not even that big of a state though. You would think like
Burlington, Vermont.
I don't know.
I don't even know if Burlington is. Essex Junction.
New Hampshire. No, New Hampshire is like we're like
Who goes to Vermont?
true, dude. What is even in Vermont?
Nothing.
Right.
There's nothing in Vermont.
Like what do you do in Vermont?
I asked the same question with like North Maine. Like, who lives there?
I mean, you probably go to Quebec all the freaking time. You know how freaking close that is, dude?
Mm. Or Rhode Island? Or Delaware? Who goes to Delaware?
Huh, that's a good question. People who live in Jersey.
There's actually a lot of
Jersey.
places that you're like, Did you know that like 80% of the United States is in the center to east of the state?
Like in like
So if you take
Kansas
it, cut it in half,
City,
80% over, you draw a
Kansas City
line
over
straight.
to like St. Louis.
Yeah, like you draw a straight line down Texas and up, and everything to the right of that holds 80% of the population.
Jeez.
Yep.
And think about like
And then there's freaking Wyoming. My brother freaking sold a company in Wyoming that reached out to us, or from North Dakota that reached out to us.
were they good?
They're in Bowman, North Dakota. And
Where the heck
Bowman
is that, dude?
Bowman, North Dakota has 1,400 people in it. And the guy
1,400 people
1,400, and the guy has been a machine with
in
referrals.
North Dakota. I mean, where's Bowman? Where's that?
It's like the southeast or southwest part of North Dakota.
Oh, I see it. What
Yeah.
the frick? I mean,
So he covers like 100-mile radius from his place. So he goes into South Dakota and in Montana. But the
Dang.
guy has been nothing but a machine when it comes to sending referrals.
Oh, really?
Riley's closed two people already, and he's been with us for a month.
And they just send it.
He's just like, yeah, oh, here you go.
Man.
Here's an individual. Give him a call.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I never really thought of like maybe what we should do one of these times is just go to on a trip to one of these not like no one's heard of states like Vermont and see what it's all about. You know what I mean? Because like Vermont, you could still get to Canada. Like I think New York is closer.
Hi.
Oh, hi! Scared the bejeebers out of me. Oh man.
You say hello.
No.
Hello. Oh.
We had Thiago over today.
Oh, he came with Thiago came over too.
Yeah.
Aw,
So
dude.
him and Scarlett were playing for like an hour or two.
He's a cute kid. He's a cute kid.
Yeah, he's a little different though. He's a little different.
He's all different.
Hi. It's right.
Hi. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Get that back on there. Get that back on there.
It's that time of the freaking show.
You say goodnight. No, Say goodnight to Regan.
Next Egan.
Good night.
Night, Egan.
Again. Oh gosh, you got the end.
I saw it.
What?
I say. Tell him.
I saw it.
You saw
Say,
it?
hi, Uncle Regan.
Hi.
Tell him. Say hi, Uncle Regan. Oh, yeah, but it's not a toy. It's not a toy. It's not
Huh?
a toy.
Oh, she's picking the nose live on air. You saw it here.
Oh, so Will Bensing's in Florida, and we've got Eli Green
Oh boy.
and Coach Mayo down there.
Oh no.
So they took a picture.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they were at the same like coaches conference.
Oh, it was a coaches conference. You got to pick?
Yep.
I didn't even see that. I don't really go on X.
Oh no! It wasn't on X. He
Oh.
sent it to me.
Dude, you know what game I want to get more into? And I'm actually loving it. I'm
The
actually
Bible
loving it.
game.
Dude. I would like to. Is there a what? I don't even know.
They're making like a role playing Bible game.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
saw
com-
that.
There's a company that's doing it.
Dude, Will is looking thin. My word.
That's what I said.
And he's got the freaking beard. Whew. Look at that. Yeah,
So,
dude. Escape from Tarkov, dude. I am in that game. I am wanting more of it. Like, I'm not good at it right now because, like, you really have to know the maps. And like different like scenarios, and it really, I mean, it's a survival game, but like, I love the concept that like mustache rides for free tonight. My boy Isaac Evanson is back in the freaking game. Isaac, when are you getting on the pod, my guy? Where have you been?
Mustache rides for free tonight. Oh baby.
Yeah. If you
Don't
send
you
a
wanna
pic,
know?
Isaac, send a pic with your mustache. Oh, do you have one? Does Isaac have a mustache? He's got.
I don't take Isaac for a mustache guy.
He's got it. He's a dad. He's a dad.
I don't take him for a mustache guy. I feel like he's a clean shave guy.
I feel like he's
Maybe
got
a little stubble.
mustache. He's got to have.
I think
a
he's probably got a
mustache.
little stubble. I
He's
think.
like a Will Bensing. Like he, before he didn't really have a whole lot, but now he's freaking growing it out, dude.
Mm.
Oh, I gotta like it. Hang on. Once my next kid is born in like 2 weeks, I'm growing it out until the 4th of July. My guy, dude, congrats, the BTW on the freaking kid coming out. Jeez, about time, dude. I'll tell you, you probably put a lot of work into that. Good work, dude. Good freaking work.
I rock clean shaven 99% and then go stubble every now and then.
Yeah, his profile pics, he
Ooh.
got a little stubs. But then his other picture, clean shaved.
I did what I could.
Mm-hmm. He's a
Yeah,
good
you did.
boy.
You did what you could.
He's a bad boy. You would, you know what, Isaac, you would look great in a mustache. I feel like. I don't know, Matthew. What's your ranking of Isaac having a mustache? If you do you have a picture of him pulled up?
Let's pull up in his Facebook here. Let's take a look.
Here, you can look at it right here,
Oh, okay.
live on air.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take another look here. Probably
Okay,
a
take
closer
another look. I mean,
here.
that's a good.
Let's see. The side complexion. Yeah, he. Yeah, he could probably do it.
Matthew.
He could stare deep into my especially. This is right as he said that. I got this.
Got
Let me
one.
Hold up 1 second.
Now I can't stop looking at Isaac.
This is what he said. He said, stare
That's
deeply
what I
into
would
my eyes.
feel
and
like
that's
Isaac would do if he said
that's
that.
the picture I had pulled up.
That was perfect. That is perfect. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh man, Isaac, when are we getting you on?
Huh. Stare
And
deep into my eyes. That was the photo I was looking at. Oh, that's
and I
great.
hope like Isaac, you'll come on shirtless. Obviously,
Yeah.
we'll have the Goof and Goober annual shirtless episode.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Actually.
Oh my bad, dude. Isaac wants us to get cruising on this freaking pod soon.
Oh, you want us to get going on the pot, or is he saying that shirtless jerk off?
Oh, yeah. Let's get maybe that's what he meant. Is that let's get going like with him getting on the pod?
Yeah,
Maybe that's what he meant.
the shirtless jerk off. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. If I'll be able to do a shirtless jerk off, maybe.
Well,
I'd have to ask the coaches.
easy enough.
Just public
Well,
figures.
it would only be Isaac. I mean, and me if I wanted to. I mean, it'd be Matthew. You're so confined.
I am confined.
Just be free, my guy. You got to be free. Matthew, maybe let Isaac decide. Because give him the next few episodes, what we're reviewing, so he can make that if he wants to choose episode. He can do next week. I'm totally fine with that. But next week
we are. So Isaac, I've got the entire slate for the next month.
You got notes
lined out. I've got friggin' notes on notes. So the next week we are doing Madam Web, and then the following week we are doing Avatar, the TV series for Netflix.
Gosh.
Now the problem, I don't know if this will be like an episode basis one. I think if it comes out all at one time, we'll just do it in one episode.
Yeah.
And then the next
If we
week is
can.
Dune Part 2.
Those are the next 3 episodes.
Those are the next 3. And then we
Madam
got
Web.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, dude.
4.
4? Dude, so Madam Web, we got to figure out that this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Madam Web, like, what is that rated?
Like rated?
Yeah.
Madam Web. I think PG-13.
Yeah, that's what it says. Okay.
So you could go take Axel.
Yeah.
So you could go do that while you're in freaking whatever, and then I can go whenever.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
What?
Okay, when is that? What day? February 14th. Well, it comes out. It's a Wednesday. Dude, what we could do, dude. Oh my gosh.
Dude, your freaking camera is.
I know, dude. My freaking camera's crap. What we could do though, freaking you come to South Dakota, and then we freaking watch it in South Dakota, dude.
Is there a movie theater in South Dakota?
There probably gotta be. There's gotta be one. What the frick is going on with this freaking? What is wrong with this freaking camera, dude? Come on.
There is a state theater.
No, I don't live in South Dakota. My son Axel lives in South Dakota with baby mama. Yeah,
there's only one movie theater, and it's this state theater. State theater 123.
What the frick is that? Does it look good?
For South Dakota,
Frickin' A.
it's an oldie. Oh, it's an oldie. Oh my. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my son lives in South Dakota.
He moved out.
Mama. He moved over there a couple years ago. Goes to school
Yeah.
there. I'm going down there. I'm leaving on Wednesday. Later night on Wednesday, hopefully. Maybe Thursday morning. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I'd like to get as much. This the freaking blurriness of my camera is freaking
It's irritating to look at.
irritating me. But I'm leaving Wednesday night or Thursday morning to go down there because he's got teacher conferences or whatever you call it, student teacher or parent teacher conference, whatever you call it. Second one, second grade. He's in second grade. Come on.
How is he doing with school? Do you know?
What?
How is he doing with school?
He's doing good, dude. Yeah, dude. Axeman, way better than he loves reading. So he's freaking set, dude. Set
Wow.
for freaking life.
You're gonna
I'm
have
just-
to move you're gonna have to
I'm-
move it physically, move it towards you.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna turn it off for a little bit. Well, at least just turn off the freaking lamp.
Okay, guys, now that he's gone, what a freaking idiot. He doesn't know how to freaking work a freaking camera.
Mom! Mom!
Oh.
Where are the pizza rolls?
Hey, your brothers with the pizza
Sorry,
rolls.
sorry, guys. Sorry. No.
You're gonna have to bring it closer to you physically.
Yeah, Matthew, I'm freaking doing that. Is it the stash?
Pulling focus all weird with the caterpillar.
Take a gander for yourself, boys. Yeah.
Ooh, the poisonous caterpillar that slithers upon his lip. Mmm. The black steel that drips down my back. The bulletproof mullet. The Google prototype scopes with the built-in LED 1080p Sony LCD technology.
Oh, dude, I gotta check in on my graphics card. The old push brew.
Oh. The old
All
push
right.
br-
For those of you who do not know, right now I am in the process. Oh, a couple months ago. How long ago would you say? 4, 5 months ago? Probably like 4 or 5 months
Yeah.
ago. I purchased
the
a-
worst. The worst.
This is what I
investment.
do. I go online on Facebook Marketplace and find something for dirt cheap, at least compared to what it usually is cost for a product. And then I buy it, hoping that I can fix it. I don't do it a whole lot, but I do it. That's what like my main thing is like I wanna fix it and then basically have it and get a freaking deal. So this whatever you call
Endeavor.
it, Endeavor, I bought a graphics card, a very high quality graphics card. If you must know, the 3070 Ti GeForce, and I basically, oh no, with then I then found out it's broken, obviously, but it has a warranty on it. But I did not have the receipt, so I contacted the guy on Facebook to see if he has a receipt, and he said, "Well, I bought it as a pre-built." I'm turning it off. I'm sorry, I can't freaking do this. I bought it as a pre-built, and I tried to message the guy to get the receipt, and he won't message me back. I'm like, okay, sweet. That's probably going to be a lost poll, but I'll try it out. So I went and tried it out. No luck at all. And then after that, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to send it. I'm just going to send it in to the old manufacturer and then hopefully be able to come out ahead here. So I freaking called up the manufacturer and said, hey, I got a graphics card here. Would you guys take it? Yep. They say we'll take it in. So I freaking send it, dude. And I send it in. And your boy came out on top with a brand new, spanking new graphics card. I should have been looking it up while I was talking, but I didn't. But
Yeah, guys, and this is the stuff that I have to deal with all day, every day. Regan just goes on these big rants about anything and everything, and then all of a sudden he forgets the one thing. It's called MTV. Now, you're probably thinking, "Oh no, he forgot his lunch again." But no, that's not what he did.
Yeah, well, first off, they should have already sent it, but here's the proof that they're. Oh my gosh! Oh, well, frick, I gotta scroll down. Getting the ship.
He's getting a freaking brand new graphics card, guys. Freaking
Brand spanking new,
ridiculous.
and you know how much I spent for it?
$150.
$150, dude. Easy money. Easy. And Matthew got the camera at his house. He came over this weekend. First time, really, I think Matthew's ever slept over at my house. And the stream's current bit rate is on YouTube is lower than the recommended bit. Why are you doing that to me? Sorry. Okay, now it's saying it's okay. Well, you suck, YouTube. Oh, baby. Yeah. Wow. Okay. You got to latch on to the freaking you're. Oh, no. No, you're going to wreck it. My Matthew, stop moving it while it's on. You're going to wreck the gears. Word. You got to turn it around. You got to flip it around that way, another way. Yeah. What the heck did you do? Turn it off now and then move it around. Oh, my word. Oh. There you go. Okay. I don't know about you, Matt, but it's 8:47. That's beyond the pre-show. That's 47 minutes beyond the pre-show.
Look, guys, I'm not much of a camera guy, but I think my form was pretty good. My stance, ready to go, holding it, felt really good.
Dude, I gotta get. Oh, that's what I gotta forget.
What?
I keep forgetting to buy shelves.
Buying what?
Shelves.
Dude, just do it right now while we're on
That's
the
what
phone.
I'm freaking doing.
Dude, just buy it right now.
Oh my gosh. Do you
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the intermission, while he is buying some shelves really quick, I have got to drop a pisser, so
Oh
be right back.
You're not. Oh my word. This is what happens when Matthew is left in charge of the freaking stream. Big show today, guys. Big show. We're recapping pretty much the past few days of what happened, as well as something that happened. When did the Invincible 2 come out? It came back in November of last year. So we're somewhat reviewing those 4 episodes, but a show that there's 4 more episodes coming out in March, which is kind of interesting. I don't know, but we're going to be reviewing that as well as recapping Super Bowl, some of the new what do you call it? Sorry, I'm making sure that my wife paid her car loan.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to start.
Okay.
We're going to start this thing. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and we are starting.
Welcome to the Goof and Goober Show, the podcast that brings you laughter, insight, and the quirkiest conversations. Join your hosts, Matthew and Regan, as they embark on a delightful journey through the realms of pop culture, humor, and everyday shenanigans. So, buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster of fun and entertainment. Let's dive
What
Oh.
the heck just happened? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick intro. I think that'll work on the back end, right?
Yeah, it'll work out.
Okay. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 49 of the Goof and Goober Show. We are one step closer to episode 50. And let me tell you what, I'm pretty sure that after episode, what was it? After episode 20, we got into the top 0.001% of all podcasts, I think was the stat.
We're
We're almost at
killing it.
50. Like, this just doesn't happen for a lot of places. So, I'm so glad that you guys are here today. I'm so glad that you're listening. Before I shout us out here, let's enter the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who has the poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar, the old push broom upon the lip, the frickin' stash among all men, Regan friggin' Dvorak.
What's going on, guys? It's a oh, did you hear that?
Wrong button. Sorry.
Oh, it happens to the best of us. Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic week. I am missing you guys. I made some cash money today. Check it out. Boom. Yeah, sold some stuff off Facebook Marketplace. $15. No biggie. I don't
Oh,
even know what I'm going to spend it on right now, but actually, it's basically going to my shelves. That's what that's going to. So,
oh wow.
yeah, dude.
What kind
So,
of shells did you get? The floating ones?
no, not the floating ones. They're just simple ones. Whatever. They're
Oh,
let me.
yeah.
They're come on. Oh my gosh. Just
Oh, those ones.
yeah,
Gotcha.
pretty simple. Cheap.
Yeah.
Nothing
Regan
crazy.
needed some shelves. He also
Just
needs
some
some new
shelves.
studs in his wall. That
Matthew,
TV's gonna fall.
for you guys who don't know, Matthew came over this weekend. Fun weekend. We went and saw Dune, the first one, part one.
Mm-hmm.
And Matthew came over and saw the wreck of my house. And
Oh, jeez.
my TV is literally right over here. If you're watching on the stream or you're watching live or watching the video episode, I screwed in my TV to these studs. It's a metal stud, by the way, metal studs, and it's pulling it out. It's bending the stud, I think, because have you seen what metal studs look like?
Nope.
You have? Okay, so they're not solid. They're very bendable, but it's cheaper in some ways than actually. I think
Okay.
that's why people do metal studs. So I feel like this is what's happening. It's peeling back like this. And because my TV is mounted on it, and because it's
Oh, I
pulling
see.
pulling it out in some ways. And
So it's not regular framing; it's metal framing.
yeah, it's metal.
Gotcha.
I mean, it'll
Yeah,
work
his
just the
freaking
same.
his downstairs is a freaking death trap, ready to happen at some point. There's
Yeah,
a
dude.
ferocious dog down there that eats cat litter. The freaking metal studs with the TVs about to break off.
Yeah,
It's a great time though.
Oh yeah. We got some freaking what is it? Rock band? No, not rock band. A
We
Guitar
freaking
Hero.
cracked over. Yeah, Guitar Hero.
Frick, dude.
So that brings us into the three things I want to talk about. We're going to talk about Dune. We're going to talk about the sleepover.
Oh man.
The sleepover, and then we got the Super Bowl, and then we're
Okay.
going to talk about Invincible. We've already kind of talked a little bit about some of the parts of this.
Oh boy.
Oh my heavens, my child.
Oh no.
Regan, talk about the sleepover. I will be right back.
Oh no. Yes, guys. The sleepover went successful, I guess you could say. Yeah. Greatest sleepover. Isaac, I don't know about you, but if you wanna there's Kaylee. Hi Kaylee. I don't know if you can hear me. No, she can't. Isaac, if you ever want to come over and have a sleepover, totally can, dude. But Matthew and I, first off, planned a movie night, and the movie started at 10 p.m. It was the only time that it started. Well, I guess there was two showings, one at 2:30 or 2:45. Couldn't do that because we're both working during that time. And so the next one was at 10 p.m. Crazy time to have a movie, but whatever. So we did it. Matthew stayed the night, and Matthew came over early, and boy, what did it get a little spicy, I guess you could say. Matthew and I threw some darts because I got a dartboard down here. Showed him my soon-to-be computer case. If you can't see, right here is my computer case, or my computer is an Alienware R8, made back in the day. I switched out the graphics card. Now it's got a 3060 in it. I used to have like a 1070 or 1060 in it. And brand, freaking switch that bad boy out. And if you haven't heard, I got a brand new whatever. Anyways, so I showed Matthew what I'm doing. I'm trying to build up a whole new PC and then sell this whole thing, and then hopefully use that money to buy. What the heck is going on? I don't know. This is what you get for when Matthew freaking runs the freaking podcast. But yeah, we then played some darts and freaking wrecked the wall. Then we got out the old PlayStation 2. Got the old retro nostalgia going, and pulled up the old Rock Band and started playing. And I freaking suck at Rock Band. I don't know if you guys played Rock Band when when it was out. I did not. Rock Band I feel like was coming out when I first started going to public school. I remember not very ingrained in my brain. I think it was the last day of school that it was like a big party, and our teacher allowed us to bring in Rock Band. So we brought in Rock Band and we played it, and I didn't play it. But the one thing that we did have in PE class throughout the year was Dance Dance Revolution. And I remember that we had the projector. Friggin' wrecked. I got friggin' wrecked. But yeah, we got to play some Garage Band, not Garage Band. Rock. Oh my gosh, I can't even think, dude. The band thing. And then we headed to the movie, and we watched Dune Part 1 of the series, obviously. And we then that Dune, obviously you guys heard from the beginning. And Dune 1, such a long movie, dude. We didn't get home until like after 1 a.m. and that was too long. Way too long of a movie. But it was worth it. I enjoyed it to watch it in theaters because I did not get to watch it in theaters. I know Matthew watched it the first time, but he fell asleep, which is kind of funny. But it was kind of the same scenario that we were in, where it was like super late at night, and he had a long day, so it was kind of I don't know, crazy night. Um, then what did we do? We got home, freaking hit the freaking sack, dude.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I
Oh,
apologize. This is the worst. my wife can't get my daughter to go to sleep. Nothing against my wife. It's just my daughter. Just she prefers that I put her to bed, and she gives my wife a hard time.
Oh, jeez.
So, but yeah. So you
Right.
guys talked about the sleepover a little bit.
Yeah, we got into the sleepover. Everyone was really happy about it. Getting a bunch of comments right now, dude. Everyone wants
sick.
us to do another one. It's the first time though that Matthew has ever slept over at my house. I'm pretty sure.
I have slept over previously.
I can't remember.
Early when you guys bought the house. Early.
Okay. Did I
uh,
drop you off at was it to drop you off at the airport?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. But yeah,
Long time ago. It's been a
so
while.
long ago, dude. So
But
freaking
yeah,
long
so we
ago.
had a good time. We friggin' played some Guitar Hero. Trevor, we played Guitar Hero. I don't know if you saw that. But
You were watching? Oh wait, there he is.
yeah.
Rock Band or Guitar Hero? There he is. He's on freaking
We played
YouTube.
Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero 3, and I unlocked all of the songs, the cheats for Regan. So
Dude,
that way we could play every song. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. I got home, passed out, was really tired. And for some reason, there was just a lot of screaming I heard when I went to bed. I don't know what it was.
Huh.
Probably
It's
the neighborhood.
Just like the neighborhood. It's kind of a
Yeah.
crazy neighborhood, dude. They're so close.
I will say though, that bedroom, there's something connected to the window that like smacks things. Like in the middle of the night, the window smacks. I don't know what it was. You should check it out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
What is it? Is it like a shutter?
I need new windows. The windows are so old, dude, that they're just it's going to be so expensive to replace all of them. But like I need new windows for sure cuz they are so thin that they just the cold air gets in easy. So easy. So it just really makes the winter a little bit more difficult or makes our house a lot more cold than what it needs to be. And then the heating bill goes way up. So I feel like if we do though, like replace all the windows, it'll be worth it. But it's just gonna be so.
You have a lot of windows.
Yeah, dude, I have so many.
You have a lot of windows.
Dude, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It would be very difficult.
Oh, dude, what?
What?
I wanted to talk about some like Harry Potter thing, but now I can't think of it.
That's okay. Dune Part 1. Regan and I went over to freaking Alamo Draft House, and let me tell you what. Other than the seats not really being that comfortable compared to Imagine, everything else is really good.
Dude, freaking spicy
yeah.
buffalo pizza. Holy smokes, dude. Best pizza I've ever had. No joke.
Yeah. He claims that it's the best pizza he's ever had.
Freaking love
So,
pizza, dude.
I don't know what that means because here's the thing. You just never freaking know.
You never know. Well,
sorry, I'm coming
sure,
down to the cold.
Dude, it's for sure better than Imagine's pizzas. Because Imagine will burn their pizza like not like all the time. And so there's a big +1 for Alamo. Seating for sure. I agree. It is very cramped. They cram it in for sure. They try to fit as many people as they can. And I'm sure that there's some kind of statistic out there that the reason why they do it is because they're whatever. They think they're going to get more money or that's going to be worth it for their servers.
Although, okay. Well, so next time I go there, I already told Kaylee is that I'm gonna try the spicy buffalo. I tried yours, but to be honest with you, I had cough drops. I had.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it just wasn't like even my salad tastes like crap. But
Yeah,
the spicy buffalo, ingredients for it: ranch roasted chicken, creamy buffalo sauce, like really creamy sauce. I will say that. Blue cheese.
That's the best.
Red onion.
And the red onion. Oh,
green onion. mozzarella
Dude,
and parmesan directly off their freaking website.
straight off there,
Um,
dude.
it's actually a pretty decent sized pizza too. It's pretty comparable to Imagine.
Yeah, I think it's only for one person though. Their
It's
slices are pretty
It's
big.
for us. It's one person.
It's for one person. Yeah, I mean, for us, it would be one person. If it was my
Yeah.
wife, probably
Maybe two,
two.
3.
We don't know.
But yeah, so that was fun. We went back and they had the re-release of Dune Part 1 in the movie theater, and I think this is actually really cool because I think both you and I had the similar thoughts on Dune Part 1 when it first came out. We both saw it in the theater at like separate times. But I just remember telling Regan about it, and I was like, I passed out in this freaking movie. I picked the worst time, like 10:30 at night. It was a long day, passed out. So I didn't really like get the full vibe of Dune in the movie
Yeah,
theater. I went back and rewatched it afterwards, right? Like, because I didn't want the money to be wasted. But I went back and watched it. Um, and I love the movie, but going back and watching it in theater at freaking Alamo, which Alamo I think has been the best sound experience
yeah.
that I've been to a movie for.
You will have to prepare yourself when you go to an Alamo because they crank that those speakers up. That's for sure. It is a lot louder than your normal movie theater. Uh, I when I went and watched The Lord of the Rings, I was like tempted to go talk to somebody. He's like, guys, this is a little loud for me. Just like a little too loud.
My
But
ears are a little bit
yeah,
shaken.
it's like, dude, I don't know. I don't care too much, but like if it gets like super loud, I mean, it's a movie. We're going to a movie in a movie theater. You kind of expect it, and it kind of makes the movie a little bit more real in some ways. It puts you more
Oh
involved in
yeah,
it.
there was no falling asleep in that movie.
Oh, I fell
Like
asleep,
even if I was tired, like
but
there was no falling asleep to it because the
I fell
sound was.
asleep for like a little bit, but then I was woken up by the sound. Yeah, so yeah, it's annoying when if you want to go to sleep, but it's oh, but it freaking it's a rude awakening, dude. It's a freaking
Rude.
rude awakening. So yeah, that's that was my experience
Oh.
when we went and watched that bad boy, dude.
I give so ratings for Dune. I give it a 4.7. 4.7, 4.8. I really like Dune, and I'm really excited about part 2.
Yeah, dude, it is a good movie. What's his name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet does a great job, and I think this role really fits him. He does a really good job in this role. I think it's better than Willy Wonka, and I think this is the role that he was made for. And I'm excited for this next Dune too. So, but ranking, yeah, I'd be around 4.7. Not a whole lot I don't like about the movie, except that it didn't finish. I guess is my main
Yeah.
thing. Is that we were left in like uh, a cliffhanger, basically. But
Who likes
we
cliffhangers? Like
well,
really?
but the nice thing about this one, because it is a showing to prepare you to watch Dune Part 2,
Yeah,
is at
true.
the end that we got that little sneak peek. And I didn't
True.
really talk to you about this, and I wanted to get your input on
Yeah.
on it.
Go ahead.
Well, uh, so I guess I'll talk to you what it was about. Or do we want to do that? Do we want to kind of
Um,
spoil?
we could do like a little non-spoiler because guys, so I don't know if it's out there. You'd have to go look, or I could do a quick little YouTube search. Um, but at the end of the movie, they had a sneak peek for Dune Part 2, and
Oh,
essentially the director of
yeah, they posted it like 4 days ago. Looks like.
Dune Part 2 exclusive extended sneak preview.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I see that.
they posted it. Warner Bros. Posted it on their YouTube about where is this? 4 days ago is what it says.
Okay. Yeah, it's on there. So you guys can view that on there. We could talk a little bit about spoilers. Let's just because we're gonna jump right into I want to talk about the Super Bowl a little bit because I
Yeah,
think the
let's
Super
go.
Bowl was fun.
Well, yeah,
Um
we can wait until I don't know.
yeah, we
It's
can
up
do
to you.
the
It's yours. It's
let's
your
just
show.
wait.
man.
We'll wait for the freaking spoiler warning. Who cares? It's the preview anyway. But they so they showed the preview. The preview really, I mean, this is like a real extended preview. Like
Dude.
when you go to a movie and you see a preview, it's usually like 2-3 minutes maybe.
Not even, yeah.
This was like 10 minutes of straight previews of them talking about what's going to happen. They show a really long length part of the
like a scene, a full
like a scene of the movie. So like for me, I'm excited that we get to really experience what what's his name? What's his name in the movie? Oh my gosh, am I an idiot?
Timothy
Paul. We get to see what
Yeah.
Paul really goes through when he finally meets up with Zendaya. And by the way, Zendaya in part 1 of Dune, like she does nothing.
Yeah, dude.
She literally the entire time.
She's just in his dreams the whole time. It doesn't say a
Yeah.
thing until like the very end when she's like, "I would have killed you. I would not have let you kill my friend or hurt
I
my
would have
friend.
never let you kill my friends.
He will let you die slowly." Just like,
Yeah.
shut
She was
up, lady.
she was a complete idiot.
I just wanted to be done. That lady had
Oh, yeah.
no idea what she was freaking talking about.
She was all talk, no freaking action.
100%.
But so they finally I think we're gonna really see Paul really getting close with the Freeman and see what his connection is. Obviously, we see that he has some sort of connection, so I'm really excited. I forgot that freaking Oscar Isaac died in this movie, which is the father of Paul. Yeah, he also plays Moon Knight, and he also plays
the guy from X-Men.
the Spider-Man. He does play an X-Men, I think.
Doesn't he play an shoot, I can't even think of it.
Oscar Isaac. Let's see. He's in X-Men. I'm pretty dang sure.
He plays like the
villain.
One of the villains, like the newer
Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse. That's what
I
it
think.
was. That's what it was, dude.
Something like that. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure he does. But he also plays one of the Spider-Men in Across the Spider-Verse. He plays Spider-Man 2029 or 2099, I think it is. Is it? So I was, I really like Oscar Isaac. He's a good actor. Sad to see him not be able to continue, and obviously he played a huge role in that movie. But part 2 looks good. Part 2 looks good. We'll drop a link in the notes to.
And he's in Star Wars. Forget about that.
Yeah, dude. He's freaking. He's everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a Pedro Pascal. He's like a Pedro Pascal. He's kind of getting into everything at this point. And everybody wants him. The other thing, because next week we're going to be talking about Madam Web, another individual who's kind of starting to almost be in every single movie, or she's going to be cast in a lot of movies, is Sydney Sweeney.
Who the frick is that?
That's what I said. But she's got like a bunch of movies coming out. Like she just came out with Anyone But You, Madam Web. There's a
Euphoria.
horror movie that's going to be coming out with her in it. Where else? Because I was just doing some research on Madam Web, and there was just a lot of people talking about this Sydney Sweeney girl. And apparently, she's just this really popular chick that people watch. And she's doing she's going to be in 3 movies in the next 6 months that are coming out. Immaculate, Madam Web, Anyone But You.
I'll see. I don't think we didn't see Anyone But You. She was in
No.
Euphoria. Just a bunch of like things I've never seen. Once upon a time in Hollywood. That one, but I haven't seen that.
Euphoria apparently was a big hit. That was like her coming out type of thing. But she's been in like a lot of stuff.
Shows that it looks like it.
Like just a lot of TV shows.
Well, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I mean, we'll find
call
out
it
this freaking weekend. Huh?
There's like a freaking riot. So there's like a big hype with her right now.
I didn't know.
So,
well,
I don't know. I figured I'd bring it up. I don't know if you knew anything about it, but apparently she's like some big wig nowadays. Since we were making that comparison. Last thing, Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Super Bowl. Touchy subject. Freaking Patrick Mahomes comes back at it back to back. 2023, 2024 Super Bowl champion. Patrick Mahomes throwing freaking really just carrying his team to the Super Bowl, winning the freaking thing. Riga, give us your give us your play-by-play of the game. Give us your thoughts.
Obviously huge loss because if you don't know, haven't been listening, Matthew and I had been rooting for the 49ers. A lot of reasons why. Taylor Swift, we don't feel like the Kansas City's really deserved it over this season. They also won it before. 49ers haven't won it for a while. Just a lot, dude. But congrats, Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, showing his elite quarterback skills and that he can do it all, and that he is not only just this incredible athlete, but that he can, do it year after year. He's pursuing greatness, and most definitely coming after Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins and all that stuff. Yeah, not very happy that Travis Kelce won. I'm not a big fan of Travis Kelce. He's not my favorite, especially seeing his reaction of not being Andy Reid basically just kind of keeping up. Well,
Keeping him on the sideline.
Putting him on the sideline. He was pissed off at him for that. And yeah, this is just show, like you said it best, Matthew, the other day. He is a basically
he's a wide receiver playing tight end. He's not a true tight end.
He's not a true tight end.
And what I mean by that, like,
go ahead.
So Regan played receiver, but Regan was not like a receiver previous. Like, he's not like all worried about himself. He's like a team player, and that's what a true tight end, in my opinion, is. Like, I compare it to like George Kittle. George Kittle does a lot of the dirty work, but then is capable of
so much more
with the ball in his hands. And freaking just Travis Kelce just really showing himself, showing his true character during the game. That I was like, that's one more thing that's like puts another belt behind another notch in the belt. It was like, I don't like this guy very much, and it adds up. Like, look, I'm cool with people winning the Super Bowl, but it's like they had everything stacked to them, in terms of,
Yeah.
you know, they had had what's her name, Taylor Swift. They've got literally everybody, like everybody's all bandwagoning for KC every year nowadays.
Mm.
So it's just like, oh, I just wish somebody else would win.
Yeah, true. Quick question though. This just came to my head. Do you think this is a product of Andy Reid's scheme of his just elite football mind, or is this kind of who can we credit more to this victory? Is what I'm asking. Andy Reid or Patrick Mahomes?
Oh my gosh, you can't even.
Yeah.
That's so hard because you can't even really choose. Because here's the thing, Andy Reid has produced, like, Andy Reid is a great coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has produced so many head coaches in the NFL right now. Like, there's like 12 head coaches that were assistants for him, at one point. So, like, obviously he knows his stuff. He knows what to do. But in the end, I was listening to the Tom Brady podcast that he's got, and he was saying is like, yeah, the coaches can coach it all they want, right? And they can coach it however they want. But in the end, I've got the ball in my hand, right? Like, I have to go make the plays. So obviously, I think Patrick Mahomes probably had a good foundation from Andy Reid, but it's just his ability to lead men,
Yeah.
right? Like, lead men to win and compete, right? Like, there should have been zero reason why Kansas City was even in the Super Bowl. Zero.
Right. I think of the leadership of him from the State Farm commercial that he did with Patrick Mahomes, where he's just it was. I, I think it's hilarious this commercial where he's with Patrick Mahomes and they're explaining basically car insurance to him, but they're explaining it through food. And then Andy Reid's basically wanting them to explain it more so he can eat more of their food. Um, and I think that just shows who his character is. He's a great guy, and it's just a guy that most got like for me. If if I saw that and I was a freaking player, I'd freaking like, dude, he's a great guy, fun, funny. It's like Coach Hour a little bit. It reminds me
Yeah.
like I freaking love it, and I think
Yeah.
for sure he is a huge role model, and people look to him, and he's
Yeah. I think he's a guy who's, I mean, obviously we all know he's good at what he does, right? But I think what he does best that not a lot of people recognize is letting the guys who are the leaders lead and let them do what they have to do in order to win. Right? Like, I think that's part of their success. It's kind of how Bill Belichick did it with Tom Brady. Is, Belichick really had a standard, but Brady had to match the standard and do his own thing beyond the standard. So yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I think, obviously I didn't want Mahomes to win, not because I don't like Mahomes. It's not that at all. It's just Brock Purdy for me. I was like, he's a good Christian guy. He's a guy who stands on Christ and makes it the number one priority. And I just really like the underdog story when it comes to that.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought, seeing him be Mr. Irrelevant, go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl would have been a heck of a story. So that's part of the reason why I wanted them to win. Now, when it comes to the Super Bowl, we didn't just watch the game either.
No.
We had freaking challenges.
Oh
Or
yeah. Dude.
we had a game that we were playing outside of the game. So Regan's brother, shout out Riley for setting it up. He set up this scoring game for the Super Bowl, and it worked by each quarter. I think it worked by
Yeah.
each quarter,
Every quarter. Yeah.
every quarter, and essentially you buy squares, and the squares are associated with a certain number that is associated with the score. Long story short, your freaking boy won 3 of the 4 freaking prizes.
It's not even like you try, like it was all random. Like you
All
didn't
random.
see any of the numbers. You have no choice in like the numbers. You just pick any square you want, and then after everyone picks their squares, then the numbers are randomized on the chart, and it's just like you just got lucky, dude.
I got freaking lucky. And one of the freaking prizes that I got was this freaking Boba Fett starship, dude. This thing is look at that, Regan. This thing is so sweet.
That thing's so dumb, dude.
And I cannot wait.
Dude,
I
you know what you should
cannot
do?
wait to regift this.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, since you got the camera there, you could maybe like do a video of you unboxing it and putting it together. A little
I have one
ASMR
already.
thing.
I could do
Where?
that.
Have you built it? Oh, typical. You would never. Yeah, typical. You never put things together. You never do that. Dude, can I also like look? I mean, first off, look at all those boxes on that couch. My word. What is going on? What a freaking mess. Gotta clear it out, clean it all up. Oh boy, here we go. Oof. Still with the ref.
Yep, still with the wrapping. I bought this thing on clearance.
Dude, yeah, I saw that
a long time ago.
You love the clearance section, dude.
Oh,
Also,
I love the clearance section.
I really want to show you the gift I got you this week.
You can't. You
Yeah,
can't.
I really want to, dude.
So, guys,
I
remember,
cannot wait to show
we're freaking doing a Christmas thing where every single month from now until Christmas, we're buying a gift for each other, wrapping it up.
We are coming up with 12 gifts, not every month, but
well, yeah, based off of the months. It's
right,
12 months in a
right.
year. So I've got Regan's first 2 gifts already, and it's freaking sweet. He's gonna freaking love it.
Yeah, mine.
I can't wait.
Way freaking better. Big news today. By the way, did you hear about Dallas Cowboys?
What?
Their new defensive coordinator.
Their new defensive coordinator?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mike Zimmer?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My
okay.
boy, the old head coach
Mike
of
Zimmer.
The old head coach of the Minnesota Vikings is now the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. Fun fact, I was in his house. What happened in his house? I forgot. When he was the head coach here, I did some work at his house.
Mike Zimmer?
Yeah. With his
for
daughter.
Surf Pro?
No, renovation systems, I believe. And then his assistant was like, "You're so cute. You're so kind. Would you like tickets to come to the?" It was the preseason stuff. Would you like tickets to come to the preseason thing? I'm like, I gotta work.
No, you did not.
I did. I turned her down, dude. I friggin' turned her down. I should have, but I think I was like, yeah, I got that now. It was like to like a practice. It wasn't to like the actual game. It was to a practice.
Camp.
Yeah.
Dude, I went there during camp one year.
When?
A couple years ago, my buddy from high school was on the practice squad for the Vikings.
That's right.
So I went to one of their practice things, and it was fun, dude. Oh my gosh! By the way, like you go and watch the NFL, and you're like, oh, yes, these guys are actually like really good at what they do.
They're probably not even that good, dude.
Oh,
That's
whatever. Until you see it in person.
There was a what was it? It was on Instagram. Somebody said like $1 million, like 10, maybe like 10 or $100 million.
To get 100 yards.
To get 108 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, totally. If they just
feed me the ball.
Feeding me the ball. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I saw your freaking comment.
Oh, you did?
Feed me the ball. Yeah, I did. I wanted to see what other semi-pro jackbag would say. Yeah, I could do it on 210.
There was a bunch of people that said that they couldn't do it. I don't know. Like I feel like if I whatever. Yeah, can't.
Yeah, it just
freaking. By the way, I'm looking at the stats for Andy Reid. He was in Philadelphia for so long, for almost 15 years. From 1999 to 2012, 13. Jeez. And then they cut him. Just think about where Philly would have been if they didn't cut Andy Reid. I mean, he went 4-12 in 2012, which isn't, but I think they're rebuilding. That's when freaking Jason Kelce, because he drafted Jason Kelce. They drafted Jason Kelce. I think maybe they
Mahomes
would've-
only won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, dude.
That's his third. I thought he won 3 already, and it was his fourth.
No, this is his fourth appearance in a Super Bowl, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This is his fourth appearance. He's got 5 more to win to beat Tom Brady. Well, not beat him, to tie Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 to beat him.
Do you think he makes it? I mean, Travis is on the end of his career.
Yeah, it depends on Travis Kelce, I think. If he retires, probably not. I mean, I don't want to say it because that's just a hard thing to do. But like a lot of the reason why Patrick Mahomes is so good is because he can extend plays, and him and Travis are right on pretty much the same page on everything. So to find another guy that they're like on the same page like him and Travis, that's going to be hard to find.
Right.
I think if Mahomes' athletic ability, because the other thing is that Patrick, that the whole game, he also was carrying the team on his back, dude. Like he would scramble and rack up like 10. Rack up some first downs for him that they really needed, and that's a hard thing to, like you said with my question, my first question with who do you who do you give more credit to in the game,
right?
Andy Reid or Patrick Mahomes? And that, I think is a really hard question, because Patrick is actually like he's extending plays and getting those first downs that they really need and are crucial.
They gave him a first down. That was just a clear, should have never been a first down.
Well, that's the other thing. The refs are always in favor of the Kansas City, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I always felt like, I feel like the refs are always in favor of the Kansas City, because.
And then they get it. Well, except for that one game where they lost.
I feel like.
Because they lost because Kadarius Toney was offsides. And they were like,
oh, that was. Yeah, but and then
nobody ever checks.
Then Patrick Mahomes' reaction with that.
Oh, terrible!
It was just a bunch of crybabies. I feel like just a bunch of babies that just like, dude, that's just games. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's not like a playoff game too either.
It's you shouldn't have made it so close that would have been a.
He definitely was offside for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he was lit. But anyways, just wanted to put that out there.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're gonna jump into our scheduled discussion of Invincible season 2, episode 1 through 4. If you haven't already, just want to say thank you for watching the show. I forgot to plug us earlier, but follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook. And if you're listening on podcast, we're pretty much anywhere. So hit a follow there, leave a comment, leave a review. Let us know what you guys think. And we're going to jump into the freaking the scheduled show and talk. So let me run our spoiler warning so that way you get
If it runs.
familiar with what we're doing, huh?
If it runs.
If it runs properly,
Yeah.
we'll take a look in 3, 2.
Hey there, Goof and Goober fans. Before we dive into the episode, we want to give you a heads up. Spoilers ahead. This message is equipped with our official Goof and Goober Show rating system, so you know just what you're getting into. Come on, follow along. 5-star, a must watch. Prepare for a roller coaster of emotions, jaw-dropping twists, and laughs that will leave your sides aching. These are game changers. Then we have a 4-star. This is entertaining. While not quite a life-altering experience, these movies and TV shows are popcorn recommended. 3 stars. Average and not groundbreaking. A decent movie or episode that will still deliver the goods. It's worth a watch for dedicated fans. 2 stars. Room for improvement. These movies or TV shows have their moments but fall short of our standard. And of course, 1 star. Proceed with caution. Buckle up. These are trash. Well, now that you know our rating system, let's jump in.
Alrighty, Invincible season 2, episodes 1 through 4. Quick little synopsis as we go into this season 2 here. As I freaking pull this freaking thing up. If you guys hadn't seen season 1, definitely go check that out. Season 1, really good show. Regan, before we get into season 2, your rating of season 1.
Season 1 is incredible. I don't know. I love this series. It is kind of like the Amazon live action series. What's the Bad Boys?
Oh yeah.
Or the Boys or whatever it's called. And this is similar to that, but not to that level, to the amount of superhero-ness. There's not like that many superheroes I've compared to this. Or Bad Boys has more superheroes than Invincible. And this follows kind of more so if Superman, well, if Superman had a kid and he was evil but somewhat not evil as we get into season 2. But this season 1, loved it. It was a game changer for these animated series for people. And I think Amazon does an incredible job with this. Um, the creators, Robert Kirkman, Ryan Otley, and Corey Walker, deserves a round of applause for what they're doing here, and it's getting people engaged with this because it's kind of like the uh, what is that pop culture TV show, Rick and Morty.
Yep.
It's kind of like that. It's not like a full-on comedy like Rick and Morty, but it's a fun adventure. You get to know the characters really well. You get attached. And I love Stephen Yeun, J.K. Simmons as the father, as Nolan Gray said. Big stars in this. They got Sandra Oh, Walton Goggins, Jason Mantzoukas, just I mean, Mark Hamill's in it too, dude. Freaking Star Wars guy, Damien Darkblood. There's just a lot of good things coming out of this. I mean, obviously this is more of an adult animation, but they do an incredible job, and I loved season 1. And for that, I would rank season 1 a 4.8, 4.9. There's not really, I mean, I haven't watched season 1 in a long time, but I can't think of anything that was wrong. I was very involved and kept me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I was gonna say 4.8. I was gonna say 4.8 for it. Yeah, this show, And I think Regan brings up a good point. This is not a kid's show.
Right.
So like if you have a young kid, I probably wouldn't recommend it. It's not like your typical, uh the animated Batman series or
Right.
like Scooby Doo or anything like that. There's gore, cartoon gore and blood, and some stuff that's just a little bit different. But overall, yeah, season 1, give it a 4.8. Really good show. We see that there's a big betrayal, obviously, throughout the show that we're having to deal with Mark and his dad. And really, season 1 stops when Mark's just getting wrecked by his dad.
Yeah.
And then season 2, we pretty much pick up almost right after, um, where Mark is kind of living life outside of, figuring out that his dad was the one who had been. I mean, he killed a bunch of people on Earth, and he wasn't the man he said he was. So, synopsis for season 2: after an earth-shattering betrayal, Mark fights to rebuild his life in the face of apocalyptic threats. He discovers new allies and wrestles with the greatest fear that he might become his father. Um, Regan already kind of brought up some of the details of the movie in terms of the directors. Stephen Yuen and J.K. Simmons absolutely crushing this show. Two guys that we saw Stephen Yuen in The Walking Dead. It was where he kind of took a step out into the limelight, and then obviously we know uh, freaking J.K. Simmons throughout his entire career. So, um, season 2, we're gonna talk about a couple of the episodes here. A couple episodes in particular that I want to at least um, talk about, because we saw a lot of stuff from the beginning of this that just kind of takes takes Mark and places him as like a kid, right? Like a kid who, or young college student. He's going into college. He's trying to live life in that way. But he's also trying to live like this double lifestyle of him being a superhero, him being a young man with a girlfriend. And I thought that was cool. I thought that was really cool. I thought, him jumping between those two different lives essentially was, he's superhero by day and then boyfriend in the afternoon. What I didn't like, or what I would not what I didn't like, but what I want to talk about is at the beginning of episode 1,
Mm.
we get a look at Mark, almost like a flashback or a future scene, I guess, of a blast in the future, I guess, where we see Mark in a different universe, and it's not the Mark that we see in the universe that we're watching. We're seeing him actually follow his footsteps. Do you think that's foreshadow into this next part 2 that's coming out in March? Or do you
No,
think that was just a what if type of scenario?
it was definitely a what I believe it was a what if situation. That was more so for to uh get the villain set up here. And I think in these next 4 episodes is more so we're dealing with that villain, because the villain who is this basically mad scientist trying to cure the world by knowing all, like, he can go in between all these different universes, um, kind of like Avengers Endgame, the different multiverses.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so he's brings all of his basically, what do you call it, your
Clone.
not your
Your
clone, like
But like yourself from a different
from a
dimension.
different what do you I don't even know what you call that, but
I don't even know what you
he'd
call it.
bring all those guys in, and he wanted to get basically all their thoughts and what they know about their universe in his head, so he can basically combine all the universes together and then create basically like in some universes they have the cure for cancer or whatever, and so basically spread it out throughout all the universes, so then all universes can flourish and thrive and heal people. But Inso, he is a pacifist, and he mentions that very often, and then brings these bad guys, these killer whatever, these guys that create clones of
The
themselves,
brothers.
the brothers, yeah, and end up to they're mad scientists to help him basically bring all these people to thoughts and everything that they know into his mind. And in doing so, they started to kill Invincible, and then he ended up basically killing everyone. But in doing that, he got that memory from his father, like where Invincible and his father were basically killing everybody on Earth, and he believes that they're still evil. In majority of the universes, he said in majority of all universes, he what's his name? Paul, not Paul. I'm thinking of Dune. Mark.
Dune.
Mark joins with his father, and then they basically rule over the Earth, preparing for the takeover. And so,
Join me in my army.
yeah, dude, that was so confusing at the beginning, because I thought, what the heck is going on? Did that because we're trying to piece it all together at that point, because you just get thrown into this whole
Bloodbath.
Yeah, like you have no idea what's going on, which is good. Like I love piecing things together and then figuring out, okay, that's actually from a different universe. And but you're right though, at the very end of this, you're still questioning Mark's loyalty. And if he is actually going to be good. Is he going to pursue that, or is he going to still join his father? I got that feeling a bunch of times during this series,
Yeah.
and I didn't know. But
Yeah, because there was one part. There was one part where he was like, it was with Night.
yeah,
He's like, you don't know what I could do,
Nightwing or whatever
and
it
I was
was.
like, yeah, Nightwing or something like that. But he was basically like threatening him, like, you don't know what I could do. And for me, I was like, wait, is he like? He's got to be like thinking maybe I'm like
Right.
my dad, right?
No,
Like,
right, and but because his whole thing, up to that point, was that I'm not my father, and I'm going to show you, Cecil, that I'm not. And then he gets into like this realm. I don't know what realm it is, but it's just pitch black, and there's a bunch of like monsters that you can hear but you don't see. And then Invincible basically just grabs him and then is like, "You're not your father," or whatever. But I think he's from a different universe too.
you think so?
I don't know, like not Mark Grayson, but the Black
Nightshade or something like that.
Nightshade, yeah, whatever his name is.
Okay. I could see that. I could see him being from because so because okay. So the reason why I ask about this piece, right? Because in the end, we're at the beginning of the show, we're questioning on, is Mark going to follow the ways of the Viltrumite, follow his father's ways, right? And then all of a sudden we get to episode 4, the last episode, and Mark is actually taken to his father from the bug guy, who was
Mhm.
like, "Hey, we need help with this, this, and this." And apparently, they're connected to the father somehow, and somehow the dad's kind of turned a new tide, which is crazy to me, seeing season 1, because you're like, he's literally killed people just to kill people,
Right.
because he's like, well, they're gonna die anyway. Like, we live forever. They will die. So
They're
like,
immortals and they're immortals. Yeah.
yeah. So that's where this whole show, you're just like, you're trying to pull some roots in, but then you're also seeing the side where, okay, Mark could go the other way, and we don't want Mark to be a bad guy,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah. Right.
Um, and
You really root for Mark in this. You're really rooting for him to just stay on the path. I
oh
feel
yeah,
like, and then
and let me tell you what, Mark is getting freaking wrecked all
yeah,
the freaking time.
all the time. I feel like, yeah, I
He's just
agree.
broken face, eyeballs almost popping out, like,
But you will say when his dad called him out and say, the way, I remember what I taught you, basically, and then he freaking just started going ham, but then he's hesitated to kill the lady, the girl.
yeah,
What's their
the
the
Vildramites.
the Vildramites? Yeah, he's stopped himself from killing the Vildramite woman, whatever, and basically almost died. But
Yeah,
yeah, he he's got so much potential now that he is now the saving grace for everyone, because in this series, this season too, like there's a lot of backstory too going on, because what's that alien guy's name? The
the ant guy.
no, the one-eyed guy, the Cyclops type guy.
Oh yeah, Alan.
Alan.
Alan,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
played
yeah.
by Seth Rogen.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Right? But like Alan was created to basically fend off the what's Voltrons?
Vildramites.
Vildramites. I can't even get their freaking name right. Anyways, uh he, and he was basically their saving grace, because the people around the universe, uh the Vildermites are going around, taking over plants, and people decided to fight them off, but the Vildermites are just far superior than everyone else. And Alan was basically the key to solving their problem with the Vildermites. But now Mark seems to be the answer, even though I think in this season you find out that Alan, they actually have very low hope for Alan. They think Alan's an idiot. I mean, did you get that feeling?
Yeah, I thought, okay. So my thoughts with Alan is that, yes, I thought they were like, I thought they thought he was going to be a lost cause based off of the previous stuff that they've done, but he kind of became a saving grace. And he was really the only. I mean, he couldn't kill a Vildramite, but he was the only one that could at least compete a little bit, uh, with one, right? Like with one Vildramite. Um, so I don't know. I think Alan is a decent story for them to bring in, because it shows like there's more than one part of the universe that was trying to protect it. They're looking for a protector, so it's got to be Mark, right? Like, it has to be moving forward.
Yeah.
Um, and so I think that was the sole purpose of Alan. That was the sole purpose, was for him to be the light and the hope, for Mark, and that's what it is, right? honestly, I thought it was dumb for them to kill him off. I was just like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. He reminds me of like like Krillin from Dragon Ball Z. Just like a goofy side character that he could do some stuff here and there. Like Krillin wasn't killing nobody in Dragon Ball Z, but I mean, he was there to help.
What they gotta be bringing him back somehow. I just feel like
I
with
don't
Seth,
know.
it's Seth Rogen playing the. Well, he didn't really do a whole lot in season one. Did I don't remember.
We saw that he had a wife. He had sex with his wife on the
Oh my
show.
gosh,
You didn't
dude.
see that, but like, and then that was it. Like that was his time on there. He
The-
brought in info, had sex with his wife, and then they literally chopped him to pieces.
Dude, that's the thing. Like about this series that I don't like and lowers it. My score is the sex scenes. There's not like a whole lot of sex scenes. That's why I would be like I kind of lowered a little bit, but not a whole lot. If there was like a sex scene in each episode, I'd probably lower it, just like the old Game of Thrones. But
Oh, whatever.
the sex scenes aren't like super bad though, but they're still just awkward. I don't want to care too much about them having sex. You can maybe imply it or whatever, but like I feel like it's just to waste time.
Yeah,
I
luckily they didn't. Well, it's a goofy cartoon. So I
right.
think they're just throwing it in. It's an adult cartoon. I think I'm glad that they didn't show very much, but obviously it was a little crude here and there. But I mean, I watched Game of Thrones, so
Yeah,
it
I know
didn't
you
really
have.
bother me too much.
Yeah,
It didn't really bother me too
just
much.
kidding.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon season
Oh
2,
golly,
I think that comes out pretty soon,
is
or
that HBO
summer.
still?
This summer. I like House of the Dragon. That was a good one.
Um, by the way, this is going on right now on Peacock. Ted, there's a series, TV series of
Yeah, I
Ted,
thought about that. I was
which is
thinking we
weird.
we do it on the pod, but
It's just a weird like concept. Like the kid has like this really thick, um, what kind of
Jersey accent.
yeah, Jersey accent, like just the thick one. Like, and it's not even like Mark Wahlberg's thickness. It's way thicker than Mark Wahlberg's Jersey accent, and it just and that's basically who this character is supposed to embody. But it's way more, way more. I'm sorry to bring that up on when
No, you're
we're
good. We probably could add it to the slate because we've got Avatar. I think Avatar is
oh,
coming all at once.
you think so?
So I've got two Avatars on here. So we might have to either put Invincible season 2 part 2 or maybe it's something else. So that might be an option.
Hmm.
Um but the last thing that we could talk about with Invincible is the last episode where we are introduced in a father son duo battle um, versus the Vildramites. We come to find out that the dad. What is the dad's name again?
Crap.
What was his name?
It was I have it here. If it freaking loads.
Omni Man. Omni Man. So
Nolan.
Omni Man and his son are now tasked together to defend the aliens, the bug aliens. Well, we see that Omni Man actually had another kid with the bug, which was kind of weird to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's
that was
just so
different.
well. It just shows like the character and who Nolan is. He just has no care, or like he said in the season one, he views Grayson's mother more as a pet. Doesn't really have too much going for him. for her or feelings towards him.
Right.
'Cause this is
Which-
months after.
Oh yeah, months after, maybe not even a year. I don't. Maybe a year. I don't know.
Maybe.
But we see throughout the show, like the mom, the original mom for Mark is she's just getting wrecked with emotional damage.
Right.
She's back on Earth dealing with counseling and dealing with a bunch of stuff and backlash because Omni Man was a husband and she had no idea who
was.
Omni Man was and
Yeah.
or like what his motive was, I should say.
Mm.
And so we come to find out that there's now he's like, okay, I'm gonna have another kid, but with this bug lady, and now we see that Mark has a brother. So I want to. What is your hypothetical theory on the future of Mark and the brother? Like, do you think he grows up and now they become a duo?
No, I think what happens, I'm just going to call it right now.
Okay.
Obviously, Omni Man is presumed dead. I'm just cutting straight through it, cutting with the friggin' knife. He's presumed dead at the end of this episode. Mark's mother is probably, like you said, she's going through an emotional roller coaster right now. Mark's not talking to her, and then she's dealing on top of that with freaking Omni Man, her ex husband Nolan, leaving her, and that he was a trash man, and so she's dealing with emotion. I think she's going to kill herself. And then
The mom.
the mother,
Okay.
which will then leave Mark to raise this child. He will then need to drop out of college and raise this child. The child will be raised with the government and himself, and he will have to basically balance that. And that'll probably be a lot of.
Do you think he has the Viltrumite powers?
It'll be probably like Mark. Actually, it'll be faster than Mark's because his brother
ages quicker.
Yeah, he ages quicker than Mark. And so he basically has immortality, but everything will come a lot faster for him than compared to Mark. So,
So he's going to start flying way before Mark ever started flying, or super strength.
yeah,
before Mark
he'll
ever-
gain all of his powers way before Mark actually ever did, probably. And Mark's probably gonna get super jealous or something like that. But Mark will have to try to raise him.
So let's stick with that. Let's stick with that.
Okay.
Right? Because at the end of the episode, Mark and Omni-Man basically get wrecked by these Viltrumites, right? Like we assume Omni-Man's dead. Mark is still alive. The Viltrumites left him to live. He got
Mhm.
stabbed. He really got wrecked.
Mhm.
But one of the key things that they said to Mark was that now that Omni-Man is done, essentially he now is required to fulfill the role of the Viltrumites for Nolan or whatever his name is, Omni-Man. Do you think then him and his brother team up to fight the Viltrumites together? Next part, young baby's grown up. He learns quickly and now becomes his sidekick.
Yeah. I mean, it could be, but I think the Viltrumites, well, they basically now have put Mark in charge of Earth, and preparing them to be Viltrumited or whatever you call it, and extracted
Pillaged.
or pillage, basically, right?
Destroyed.
Obviously, he doesn't want to do that. So yeah, it could definitely move towards that because the Vildramites have given Mark respect to be one of their own because he has fought in hand-to-hand combat with other Vildramites and survived. But there's got to be something that brings the Vildramites back. Not sure what it would be, but I think when they do come back, yes, the Vildramites will have a war with him and his brother is going to have to be a sidekick of his. But the thing that Mark really needs to figure out right now or after this is how to grow some freaking balls, man. And just, fight and just not hold back. We found out he's been holding back and he is a killer. And the other thing is like his dad, we found out is like a well-known, he's really good at, he's a very popular Viltrumite. And people know him and he's like this higher up. And it's interesting to see his character development. Because you're also like, I don't know if we're going to talk about, I mean, we're almost probably need to stop here soon. But like his character development in season 202 at the end of it, where you see him getting angry, but then at the same time, season 202 at the end, where we see Nolan come back having a long day, you see his face get angry, but then slowly turn to.
Are you talking about the
compassion?
Adam Eve special?
Yeah, that whole season. I think it's called season 202 is what they call it. I that's what I thought they did. It's like a extra episode that you got at the very end of all this. But I think that shows his character is that he really doesn't like, he needs to show his superiority to the world as his own I'm blanking on their name now, but the Voldemort, whatever the freaking Vildramite, that's got a part of him, but he's also now learning about compassion basically through humans, and that is being slowly turned away because of his son Mark. And now he has a second son, and I think we're seeing a fully new Nolan or Omni-Man. But he's dead. We're presumed to think he's dead.
Assuming that he's
dead.
I don't think he's dead, but
we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that is Invincible season 2 part 1. I think the consensus was a 4.7, 4.8 roughly. So definitely recommend it on our scale. Go take a look at it. If you like comic books, if you like superhero shows and movies, definitely recommend it. Go watch it. Like I said, it is a little gory at times. It's not kid appropriate. So if you have a young kid, I do not recommend it for them, but go check it out. See what it's about. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude the paid programming. In other news, a couple key notes here that I want to bring up here before we head out for the day. Okay. Kevin Feige just announced to Mark Ruffalo that there will be a standalone Hulk movie. There will be another solo movie.
Let's go.
So can't wait for that. The second thing, where did it go?
Do you think that's a good thing though?
Solo movie
after She-Hulk?
I think you can only go up from She-Hulk.
Wow.
So yeah, You can't go. You could
think-
either match it or completely bomb, and it's still probably be better than She-Hulk. People, okay, but people loved She-Hulk though.
I don't understand that, dude.
I don't understand.
That makes no sense.
I have
to me.
not even once, not one time, was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull open She-Hulk again and watch it. Like all the other, like Loki, WandaVision, like all those other TV shows, I'll just throw on, watch it, be okay. Not She-Hulk.
Right.
So I think it'd be cool to get another solo. We'll see. And then today, 7 hours ago, it was announced that The Last of Us season 2
Oh, baby.
started filming today. I cannot freaking wait, dude. I cannot freaking
I
wait.
heard too they're making I mean this isn't like super recent, but they're making a new Last of Us game.
Really?
There's part 3 basically.
I did
It
not
could-
know that.
Let me confirm through the dark web here.
Oh, dark web. Perfect.
Part 3 game.
In
Last
other
of Us
news,
3, what is it on it?
in other news, Oscar Isaac announced that he would love to do a Midnight Suns movie, play Moon Knight, and have a Midnight Suns movie. So maybe that'll be in the works. And then another thing to bring up, we got to do a reaction video of the freaking Deadpool.
Oh my word, dude.
Oh, did you watch it?
I did actually. I saw a
Oh.
little snippet on the old Insta. Dude, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
it's so good. It looks so good.
Dude, I'm
guys
freaking
hadn't
pumped.
Freaking watch it. I
There's
can't wait.
so much that like I don't know, like that mixes in together that makes Marvel so good with that trailer that I was like, oh man, like Loki, friggin' I don't even know, dude. I'm just so ready for that. I'm so freaking ready, dude. This could be the saving grace of Marvel. Possibly. Maybe Madam,
easily this.
Madam
Yeah,
Web.
for sure.
but yeah, dude. So freaking pumped. So freaking pumped. Part 3. Wait, confirms. Wait, what does he say? Confirms The Last of Us Part 3. Neil Druckmann confirms The Last of Us Part 3.
Yeah, I think that's the third one.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a third one. Yeah,
I can't freaking wait. It's gonna be a
Anyways.
good time.
yeah. I'm sorry.
No, we're good. So Regan and I, after this last week, I have added a lot of stuff that we're gonna be potentially
Got
taking
to,
a
dude.
look at.
So
Um,
much.
just from movies that have came out or that were released, the previews, like Twisters looks really good. The Planet of the Apes movie that's coming out. I don't know if you've been a huge Planet of the Apes guy. Deadpool, just a long list of stuff. So guys, be on the lookout for that. Leave a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications. Every Monday night, 8:00. Sorry. And we'll freaking roll this outro in 3, 2,
Peace.
1.
And that's a wrap on another hilarious and unforgettable episode of the Goof and Goober Show. We hope you had as much fun listening as we did recording. If you enjoyed the show, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future goofiness. Join us next time as we continue to explore the weird and wonderful world of laughter and entertainment. Remember, you can always connect with us on social media and share your favorite moments using hashtag Goof and Goober Show. Until next time, stay goofy, stay goober, and keep spreading smiles wherever you go. Thanks for tuning in to the Goof and Goober Show with Matthew and Regan.